How's it going, Rackle viewers? Grimgag right back into another Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrew session, and this glorious homebrew, the Esterisle Cartography Guild. We're finally back home, after seeing the island of swamp lizard people that were heinous and mean, and frankly, we should have probably genocided the whole lot of them. Then again, they're also just lizard folk. They like to hunt, they like to eat, and that's about all they frickin' do. Oh, and of course make bones, weapons, and armor out of, well, bones. Yeah, out of things they've eaten. I'm half asleep. My apologies, Rackle viewers. I'm usually better about this, but it's been a long day. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Discord and see who's chatting. Apparently no one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nothing like playing through Final Fantasy VII, the original Final Fantasy VII, as I wait on my PS4 to get here before the remake comes. Shit. Fun times. And my dogs, of course, have to freak out about something now, because why wouldn't they? Oh, dear sweet lord. Come on, people, I'm not even that early this time. Do 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 do. Find me a little perch. Oh, there we go. I play with a gaggle of jackasses, dear sweet lord. Just utter gaggles of jackassery to be had.
It's still weird that there's somebody out there who actually watches the entire campaign.
I mean, even our latest homebrew that we're in currently has been getting a pretty decent number of views. Though it's freaking weird about it. The first half always gets somewhere between like 11 and 15. The second half will always get in the 20s, and I don't know why.
I might like rewatch a bunch of clips.
Okay.
Save for this one, which only got 9 views on the second part.
Of like 10 people-ish who just watch them. But some of those might be us. I don't watch them personally, but because I hate my voice.
I just go back and reference them when I have to.
We might be the only ones watching ourselves. That might be true.
Dungeon and Mad Mage is getting up
I
there.
have gotten used to the sound of my own voice from years of doing YouTube, and now I literally cannot speak out loud with headphones on unless my mic is set to play back what I'm saying as well as what everyone else is. Just a
So
weird
you-
byproduct.
Fuck that.
You always hear yourself.
I always hear exactly what my microphone is picking up in my headphones with everyone else.
I
can't do
cannot
that.
stand that shit. That drives me nuts.
I can't not. I get mind flooded if I can't hear myself think. Like, I mean, this is like, we're talking like 12 hours of just talking.
To yourself.
Probably, oh, yeah, like, and you know, there's a whole thing.
Yeah, no thanks, I'll freaking pass. I've done my mic checks before where I had to listen to myself as I spoke, and I could not cognitively think ahead of myself because I was literally drowning out my own thoughts with my own voice. It drove me crazy.
I also had like to edit everything, so like I was hearing myself talk in the edit. I just had to get used to it. I don't know.
Every time it happens at work that the microphone gets fucked up and I can hear myself, I throw up a little in my mouth.
Diggy, diggy hole, diggy, diggy hole.
It's like people will call me ma'am over the speaker, and then they get to the window and I'm like, yeah, what's up?
It's ma'am.
I don't see the problem.
Come on. What are you doing?
Only fun day I ever had in retail was the day my manager decided to tell everyone I'm the manager.
Sony has long given away 2 free games for blah blah blah. It's a decent purchase. For the first time, Sony is giving away 2 games to everyone, regardless of whether or not they are PlayStation subscribers.
Thank God for that, because if I remember correctly, one of them was the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, and I'll have a PS4 in the timing before it goes out. I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
That's one of the other games I wanted to get with this.
Also, Journey.
I don't think I played that one. Or even think I looked up that one.
It's an indie game back that was on the PS3. Like it's hard. It's more narrative than anything, but like not in a. There's no dialogue. It's good. I liked it.
Interesting.
Oh, yes, I've seen that one.
I have not.
It reminds me a lot of Ori and the Blind Forest, or whatever the fuck it's called. The art style.
Ooh, that is a really nice art style, too. God damn.
This might be the first time that I wanted to kick Nathan from the call immediately upon his entry.
Only the first.
It happens many times throughout the session,
Okay.
but like never
Look,
immediately.
I was listening to Queen, I was heating up some salmon, and then
Ooh.
I hopped on. Yeah, I did 2 types of salmon last night because they had very cheap fillets. I made a Mediterranean style salmon and an Asian style salmon.
I see.
Why they gotta be Asian?
Because it you
It tastes better.
crispy chili flakes and
Tastes
miso.
better.
That's why I did.
God, I want to make chow mein.
Dated a girl named Chow Mein.
Excuse me?
Beg pardon?
Don't
Haven't been
me,
hungry in
yeah.
quarantine.
Diggy, diggy
Hey, Nathan.
hole, diggy hole.
I got a question for you. Oh, never mind. You answered it for me.
Was the question where the fuck was he?
Yeah. I
I got a new
my
question. What the
God.
fuck is that?
That would be his phone probably rustling around.
Oh, this is my camera.
Never mind.
Apparently it touches the microphone.
Hooray.
As you do.
So did I tell you guys that I bought Bluetooth earbuds?
Hello, guys.
Hey, Tyler.
Hello.
Bluetooth
Sound
earbuds are
significantly
amazing.
depressed, Tyler.
Yeah, seriously, Bluetooth earbuds are life-changing. They're so good.
I have a pair, but okay. So this guy, I'm just cleaning the tables at work or whatever. And he's sitting in a booth and he's like, "Oh hey, do you want these for like $5?" I'm like, "I don't have money on me." He's like, "Oh, just take them anyways." I'm like, "Oh, all right, cool."
The fuck?
Gave me a pair of Bluetooth
Oh, that's
earbuds.
nice.
Like, no context
convinced it
whatsoever.
was
Just like,
Huntress.
here, have these. I apparently have no need for them
Yeah.
anymore.
Weird.
He was using them and everything, but then apparently I looked so poor that I don't get it.
That is odd. Well, now we are all here. How about we play a game?
What kind of game?
Which game?
This kind of game.
Oh, you mean math for nerds?
I do love the concept of math.
I'm
So,
not a nerd.
Look at
last
him
time,
with all his hands ready to go.
you guys were on that same dang lizard island, having just taken Dakar back to the ship. You guys decided that you did want to go and visit the dragon that lived up in the mountain. And you managed to kind of use the island environment to your advantage and just use your ship to skip by exactly where the lizard folk village was. Having a discussion with the dragon, you guys agreed that you would give him the map that you were making in exchange for some information, most specifically the location of another tower, much like the one that you found all those months ago now, or weeks ago, I guess, because it's still only been like 2 months. Anyway. After that, you guys had managed to spot a small clearing where a strange stone structure was on the southern end of the island. Ever the adventurers, you guys explored to find a weird half rotting lizard folk man who was apparently looking to have you guys help in eradicating all of his living companions and replace them with undead counterparts. You found this to be unpreferable and decided to just kill him instead. After that, you guys got back on the ship, left, and then just never coming back. Just, we're done here. Never again.
We're not even going to acknowledge the island exists to ourselves, much less anybody else.
Pretty much.
Sorry, the what?
Exactly.
After that, you guys came back into town. You guys did a few, just a few things. Had a brief discussion with Amelia. Bought some things, if I'm not mistaken. Talked with Cassius about getting the that island stricken from any sort of potential record in the future, lest a dragon come by and start murdering everyone. But this is pretty much where we left off. And you guys have about a week here in town to do things.
Okay.
So, who all wants to do things?
I would like to do things.
You would like to do a thing? Does anyone else like to do a thing?
You know what I want to do.
I do know what you want to do. Okay.
You know what? Since we're in town, I'm kind of curious myself. First and foremost, brothel. Secondly,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously. I'm back in town. We keep facing harrowing near-death experiences. I want to make sure I'm getting laid, at least in between those. Beyond that, though, no. Actually, is there like a notice board or anything in town for like random jobs that may or may not take a week?
Here in town, well, and there is the notice board for the guild hall. Nothing really new on it right now. But you could probably find, I mean, the occasional tavern will have such a thing, just because that's where like adventurers tend to gather
Congregate.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you could probably find one of those pretty quick and easy.
Sweet. Also, I wanted to get into
Um,
the fighting pit just for shits and giggles.
Oh, all right.
But yes, I would also go with him to the fighting pit because I was going there anyways.
All right. So, all right. So on that first day, I'm Lucian and Lambert. Do you guys want to go to the fighting pits together, or are you doing it separately?
I mean,
Sure.
if he wants to tag along, we'll go. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, show me the ropes of your little
cool.
boxing arena.
I'll get my ass kicked again.
Probably.
Pretty much. Okay, so you guys go off and do that. Gwydion goes off to do some training. Are you doing anything like right now, Leora?
Right now, if we're doing this like immediately after last session, finish talking to. Let me pull up my notes.
Amelia.
Amelia.
Yeah.
No, Avara.
Ah, the other one. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say Amelia sounds wrong.
Okay. You go off and do that. How about you, Liliana? Are you doing anything?
I kind of want to know why, like, what happened with the Inquisitors. I know it was said that their time has run out, so they just left. But where'd they go? Because I definitely want to see more of them. Other than that, probably just brothel.
Okay. You go out looking for more stuff on the Inquisition. Now, while the group is split up, sorry, I'm gonna turn on music real quick because I'm starting to get mind flooded. There we go. While the group is split up and the individual members of the party are out doing their own thing, Q, are you doing anything in particular?
I figure I'd be somewhere on around the forge, trying to make a less primitive version of the spiked shield.
Okay.
Interesting.
Go ahead and make me a tinker's check or a smithing tools, whichever one you want to do.
All the same.
Well, all the more reason to do
Charisma.
whichever one.
Oh,
Damn.
What specifically are you trying to do for the spiked shield?
I mean, so you said the one that I had was made out of like stone and wood. I want to make one out of metal.
It's metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's easy enough. Sorry, let me pull up my notes real quick. I don't believe shields are very expensive to make just because they're so small, typically.
Right.
So yeah, so a shield made from like metal probably only costs about like 5 gold to make.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say that within that first day, you can definitely get a shield with that 5 gold.
Yeah, and we'll spend the rest of the time like messing with it.
Yeah. While you're doing that, you kind of like take your finished shield, and you decide it needs good polishing. Go into the tavern, it just has better light and more seating. Place the shield on the table and just start up. After a while, a man walks into the guild hall. The man is wearing a silk hooded doublet with gold trimmings that puffs out at his leather gloves. All shades of black aside from the collar, which is white. He looks around the tavern for a moment until his eyes reach you. Now, whether or not you notice the man, as you are paying attention to other things, he does gently tap you on the shoulder. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for one Hatiroa Akuhara.
I actually said it right.
Right? That's what shocked me the most.
Yes, that would be me. How can I help?
Oh, very good. I've been told you're quite a smith and tinker. Is that correct?
I do it when I can, and I've some connection to the forge, yes.
Good. Well, it might seem quite silly, but I have a small trinket in need of repair. I, of course, can repay this kindness handsomely, but unfortunately, I require it be done very quickly as I'm only in town today. Is that at all possible?
I see the trinket and the repair required.
Yes. Would you mind if we go somewhere more private? This particular trinket is rather valuable, and I'd rather not trade hands with it out in the open.
Yes, of course. Come this way. Lead him towards the forge.
Okay. You guys walk into the smithy. Pete's out there selling some things to one of your fellow guild members. You guys go back into the area, and he trusts you enough to just kind of let you do that. The man reaches into a small pouch on his belt and pulls out a cloth-wrapped package and hands it over to you. You unwrap it and find a small gold circle that, if you'll excuse me, looks a little bit like this. I'm gonna put this in Discord. Why do you always want to do that?
Work?
Damn. I don't know why I posted it into tomfoolery, because it's non-tomfoolery. But you'll get the idea.
It's an ammonite.
The circle is... It seems like the etching had weakened the overall piece and it cracked along it. It seems like a very simple fix. For a man of your talents, especially.
Okay. How long do you have? I could take some time with some tools and repair it.
I have about until the end of the day.
I see. Well, there's no need to trouble you with waiting. It seems to be a simple repair. I'll commune with the forge, and it should be done within an hour.
Fantastic. Please, go on ahead.
Yeah. Takes out his tools, starts kind of inspecting it, looking for the right repair, and lays out some holy water, as his tradition has been, to repair or just work on the forge. And I'm going to use, what is it, Artisan's Blessing.
Okay. You lay your hands upon the medallion and concentrate upon it. And with a spark of golden white light, the crack begins to fade and merge into one unifying piece. A piece that looks like this. Once it's completed, however, that concentration turns almost into a trance as you find yourself unable to look away from the strange metal. Slowly you begin to notice movement within it as the large central eye begins opening until eventually it joins you in your stare. Suddenly you feel faint, lightheaded. I feel the metal begin to get warmer, but still you can't look away. As your eyes darken, you feel the metal become scalding hot. The next thing you know, you find yourself back in the tavern, still sitting at the table, polishing your shield, shaken awake by a sudden jolts, like the feeling of falling you get when you start to doze off.
Oh, I am so interested.
That's fucking evil.
What is happening?
I like it.
Strange. What? I look around. Is the man there?
No?
It's Inception.
Iception.
All right. Odd.
Did our paladin just get cursed?
I don't know.
Do I still have the medallion, or did I give that back?
You don't see a medallion anywhere.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you remember working on it?
Yeah, okay.
Do you remember
yeah.
caressing it and fondling it lovingly as you repaired it?
Q's not the most. He's intelligent, but he's not like wise, right? So he's gonna think about that and try to find a logical reason. So maybe like go to what's his name, Pete, at the forge and ask like, did you see this man? I'm looking for him.
What man?
I was just here repairing an item.
Last I saw, you were just working on that shield of yours.
Right, of course. I must have dozed off in my age, you know.
Hey, don't sweat it. You feeling all right? You look a little pale.
You mean gray? That would be concerning.
Pink pale.
All right. I best go lie down.
Yeah. Hope you get to feeling better.
Right. What?
The fuck?
You ever just,
It's
you know,
happening.
You ever get commissioned to fix something
I don't
really
know what you
artistic,
guys-
and then shit happened, and you can't fucking recall the why or where or when or how?
No, he remembers all of it.
Except what happened to it and where the guy went.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Why doesn't Pete remember it though?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
Inception,
I
maybe.
can't wait
Must
for it to
Maybe
happen.
it's not real.
Must have been nothing.
I can't wait till it happens to you tomorrow and the next day and the next day.
Oh my
Must have been the
It's just a
way.
Groundhog Day moment, but it's that one single specific event happening over and over
weirder and
again.
weirder.
I refuse to see Groundhog because that's like my personal hell.
Who wants to take the spotlight next? I can do.
I don't think any of us are topping that.
Afraid you're gonna kill us.
Here are the options. We got Gwydion or we got Lucian and Lambert.
Gwydion!
Gwydion, go for it, man.
I think
big
think
muscly
Gwydion-
men, you know.
I think everyone wants Gwydion to go.
What is this?
You're the captain. You're the captain.
You're
have
the
to-
captain. You're
you
more
know.
important.
Also, magical
We're just
shenanigans are happening. Who better than the wizard?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's okay.
there's magic afoot that you
mean-
have no idea it happened.
In all honesty, after that, I need like some comedy. So
No, if you
So
want
let's
to-
watch Gwydia get his shit pushed in again by
Okay,
fucking Full
yeah,
Metal
I mean,
Alchemist.
I need
Lambert's
co-
not
I
going to be
guess-
comedy.
Yeah,
I guess
Lambert's
I need
not.
comedy too. All right.
All right,
just,
Gwydia.
mine's just gonna be 5 minutes of silence.
You make your way to Herbert's estate once more, hoping to get some training in. Hoping to get some training in. Now that you're back in town, I read my notes wrong. Walking through Abbey Way, you notice quite a few more people than you had seen a few weeks prior. You chalk it up to the few weeks it's been since that murder along this road. You finally reach the Elroy home and knock on the door, after which you hear from the distance a resounding "Coming!" A few moments later, Herbert opens the door, his rippling muscles
Single
dripping
sigh.
from sweat,
Accidentally rips the door off
wiping
its
his
hinges.
brow with a towel and throwing it over his shoulder. "Gwydion, my boy, I see you've made it back from your adventure. You came you came just in time for a workout. Come.
All right.
He leaves the door open a crack, but he's walking. You follow him into the cracked hole in his wall and into the magnificent training room. He has weights, pull-up bars, and other such simple workout equipment scattered about the place. "Come now, spot me for a moment."
You're right there. How about that?
Does Gwydia even know
Oh,
what
gosh.
spotting someone is?
Probably not.
Make sure they don't fucking kill themselves with their weights.
I'm surprised.
He walks over to the bench, grabs the bar, and starts adding weights. You can read just on the side of each iron slab that he adds 100, 200, 300, all the way up to 600 pounds of weights on
That's a
this
lot.
bar.
That's a lot of weight.
He lays down on the bench. "Now, just stand here and make sure this weight doesn't fall on me."
All right. Okay. Can do.
He lifts the bar up.
You say.
What's the matter? You seem nervous.
Oh, 600 pounds is a lot. I feel like if you drop that, I might not. Don't know if I'm capable. Maybe if it were 100 pounds lighter, I could try. But you know.
Just 100?
Oh, you should see me lift when I cast spells. He gets on he takes his bar, lifts it up, gives it a good few reps, and then just places the bar back onto the rack like it was nothing. He never once seems to lose control of it, much to your relief, considering the odds of you being able to actually lift it off of him if it did collapse. And he gets up, gives a big old stretch. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn, my boy.
Excuse me. I'm not. Am I starting at 600?
Absolutely not. Look at you. We need to put some weight on you first. Now, sit.
Right. I'll sit. Sit.
Very good. He starts taking off some of the weights, continuing to talk to you. I don't know why you're so surprised about the workout. How is a wizard supposed to keep his mind honed if his body isn't? A true mage trains both body and mind in preparation for his magics.
This is the perfect man.
He takes-
I guess you could do that. That's one way of looking at it.
By the time he's done taking off the weights, now, you know, on this bar, he's probably lowered about 100 pounds. You feel a lot more confident.
Some mages actually use magic to enhance their bodies with the spells, circumventing the whole purpose of actually training your body. So I feel like maybe if I were to do that, could I skip out on the workouts?
No.
Are you sure we have to do this? I mean, this. No! Oh.
Absolutely not, my boy. Some more. It is important that you do things correctly. Oh. Lift.
Oh, I prefer doing things cleverly, but all right, sure. I'll get down, and am I doing like a press or a squat or?
It's bench pressing. Just
Alright.
give me the strength check.
Oh,
100
bench press.
pounds. Yeah, okay.
Technically,
100 pounds. He's
technically,
dead.
it's high enough
Just
to-
just 100 pounds.
Yeah, I could carry 115.
Something.
Who knows?
Wow.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ooh!
Fantastic.
Wow.
Her seems a little bit impressed. Very good. Let's go a bit further then. He
Yes.
takes some of the smaller weights and puts them on too.
Oh god.
There's no way he would be able to bench that.
150.
Like, not even close.
It's 100 and what?
150.
Increased by 50%.
My limit's 160. My limit's 165, technically.
Just make me a strength check, brother.
Oh god.
Come on.
Oh!
Ooh.
With that one, you're starting to shake a bit. He kind of just helps you lift it back up and then places it back on the bar. Fantastic. I think we found a good stopping point for you.
Oh, good. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Well, now that that's over with, come. Let's try some real training.
Right. That
He's gonna kick your ass.
is.
Again.
I can try and do that. I may have a trick or two up my sleeve now. More than I did last time.
You turned into a robot
The
halfway
trick of
through that.
Not
I
dying. a little
apologize.
I have a few more tricks up my sleeve from last
bit.
time.
This is a trick.
And I'll use a
The
few
trick is
less
to
of mine.
pilot a mecha.
That's fine. Yes, less is more, as they say.
Do
Oh,
they say that?
sometimes. All right. Just like last time. Cast one of your concentration spells right there in the center.
Right, concentration. What do I have there? It might be good. Oh, perhaps this one. I'm gonna try and levitate, the man. Make a con save.
You're trying to levitate him?
Hey, listen.
It's a concentration spell.
Hey, maybe we'll fail. The odds aren't in my favor.
I mean, the odds are not in your favor. That
Not
is a
even close.
21.
Well, technically I'm concentrating on it. I think. No, probably not.
No.
No.
Well, thought I could be clever. Now I'm down to slots. Okay, I'm going to create a silent image of. That wouldn't work. A silent image of. I'll just say the blinding one.
Oh, you know.
The dragon we saw that we're telling no one
a
about.
miniature replica.
Massive
there.
fucking dragon.
How
it's
big
good.
can they be? How big can they be?
15 by 15.
Really?
Yep. It's a big dragon. Saw this on a recent escapade, actually, the last one. So that's entertaining. Didn't fight it because, of course, not.
Fantastic. This will do nicely. Now. There we go. Are you prepared, boy?
Ah! No.
Let's just see. That's a 22. What?
You cheeky fuck.
Okay. Surprising no one. Herbert acts first.
What the hell?
Still just being entirely incapable of restraining himself. He darts around and like kind of kicks the ground and just punches a few loose stones
Ah!
out in your direction. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
I think that does that miss? I think that misses. Whoa,
That
that
should
misses.
miss. I'd be worried if
Alright,
it
how about
didn't miss.
How about a 21?
Yeah, that hits. What's up?
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as
The line.
just it blasts into your chest, and that's also going to be
What?
And
a
also-
23.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Christ.
As another
Hmm.
rock, your shoulders are a little
Mm.
screwed. Those are 2 separate attack rolls.
Well, can't win them all. Lost concentration.
Ow. He immediately lost.
Oh,
At least he didn't get one shot this time by a punch. As funny as that
Oh.
was.
Do it all.
I was hoping
Not yet.
we had more. Oh,
Here.
goodness.
He reaches out behind me, pulls out a small sack, and takes out a potion and hands it over to you. Drink this and try again.
Is it standard healing potion?
Greater.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
okay.
free
That's
healing
4d4 plus 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yummy.
that's almost full health.
Even so.
Okay, well, does my turn come up? Or no, did we have initiative?
We can step out of initiative, but keep the same ones.
Oh my god, I'm really hoping to go first. Shit.
So basically,
And let me tell you, it is unlikely.
He's only got a 12! My dex is higher than him. Is he alert or some shit?
maybe.
He is. I think he's a war magic wizard, right? We learned
I
that.
don't. Oh,
last
do they
time.
have their int? Okay.
Yeah, so he adds int
Oh.
and dex.
Fuck. That's fair. Uh,
It's very fair.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Their entire thing is concentrating and. so-
concentration
Yeah.
spells, right. From the top. I take out my wand of web and I web him. Get
You
webbed.
cheeky
Absolutely.
fuck.
Absolutely webbed.
You cheeky bastard.
What are you attaching the web to?
It's gonna be layered across the floor.
Okay.
Yeah. Because as many times as I've read it, I'm still always unsure, but I believe
Right.
that is how it works.
Gotcha.
It's
Just
fine.
making sure.
20 by 20.
He just rips the floor apart and jumps
Move it,
with it.
move it, move it, move it one to the left so that he has all the difficult terrain. basically,
Gotcha.
in his way.
Oh, this one. Do it all.
All right. So at the start of his turn, he needs to make a dex save, DC 15.
You're not wrong. That is a 17.
Okay, he passes. So it just has to get to me, I guess.
He gonna hurt you.
Daddy?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have very much trouble with that.
He
know.
gonna hurt you.
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Who cares?
I don't think he has to.
Sometimes I just gotta look up spells.
I think he's just gonna hurt you.
Meteor swarms a 40-foot radius.
He's gonna he's gonna step right through the webs, kind of trailing them around his feet, not imposed at all. And with his last step, he lifts his leg up pretty much like probably up to his chest and slams it on the ground as hard as possible. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm good
Hey,
at
you're good
those.
at those.
Not actually.
No, you're not at all.
There's a intense vibration and the ground begins to crack. You take
It's over, Gwydion.
14 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
He's got this.
Additionally, there's some difficult terrain now.
Okay. Okay. I believe you.
Everything within that yellow is difficult terrain. Fantastic. Gwydion,
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna step out of the difficult terrain. I'm gonna cast a mirror image on myself. 3 illusory Gwydians are going to appear after my incantation, swapping places over and over again in a perfect square.
Okay.
So I'll just 3 mirror images there, and so 15. And I would have 1 more space of movement. I'll use it.
All right.
I'll use it.
I'll use it.
That's my turn.
All right. He has to make
Another deck
dang
save.
ol' dex save, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That one's only a 12.
That bitch restrained.
You're not wrong.
Well,
I wonder actually. Well, I mean, I could just do that, couldn't I?
I don't know. Can you?
probably.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. You look at him trying to break out of the web, and then suddenly he just vanishes, just like crumbles into dust.
He's over there now.
Oh, he's dead. Thank God.
Suddenly,
Nothing
like you
personal.
feel a presence behind you. It'll take more than a few webs to stop me, boy. And he just goes in for a full punch.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
He hits a mirror image.
Does he?
Yep.
Oh damn.
You watch the image of his massive fist completely caving in your face, like as it's just disappearing, and
Oh,
you're just
Pat, you
like,
don't know which one's me.
Not yet.
So good.
I will. Gwydion.
Ah! Shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Ooh. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Wizard battle.
Caught my hand. Thunder wave. Make a con save.
A con save.
Ooh. That's a
Ooh.
roll.
It's a 19.
Well, he only takes half of that damage and is not knocked back. So, gulp.
I would like to now use my
Anything
bonus
else?
action to soil
If
myself.
there's one thing I've learned is that there's no use running away from him, so no.
You're not wrong.
I stand my ground. Plant my feet firmly on the ground.
Like
my
he's a
legs
bear.
shake like jelly.
Punch him in the nose. That'll send him running.
1 damage.
Very sensitive.
Oh, this could be fun.
Oh, it could be, huh?
Fun for him.
Could it be?
I think it will be.
Shit, I'm
Every
out. Ooh.
He attempts to grab you, I believe. I bet he may not be able to do this, so I'm not gonna like.
He's gonna snap you like a pencil.
Nope, that's unfortunate. In that case, he's not gonna do that. Unfortunate.
Just do it.
Instead, how about instead?
Instead,
he's going to kind of just hold out his hand and put it like deep in his chest, and suddenly you watch as his he just seems to be moving much faster than what he was before.
he
Yeah.
wasted
Stabs
himself.
himself in the heart.
I must simply break his concentration.
Big smart. You can't, though.
I
You can.
believe he also can hit you now.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
natural 20.
Oh,
Hold
he's
on.
dead.
can. Hold on, wait.
That's
That's a hit on the mirror image. Just barely.
so that's maximum damage
Good.
as well.
How
Yeah,
much
one
was it?
12. That's only 12.
Okay. It's a punch.
1d4 plus 4.
Not a spell.
You watch as he quickly just takes out another one of your mirror images, and you're taken aback by how quickly he's moving.
Oh my god. Oh! I'll take the Dodge action. Active maneuvers. Fancy footwork. Huh.
Okay.
Can't hit what you can't hit.
Then you don't have enough of an imagination, boy. And he just like kind of goes down, places both of his fists into the ground, and you feel suddenly a shaking beneath the earth. This is going to be unfortunate for him too, but I think that makes it funnier. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Oh, you guys both failed.
Yes.
Oh no, what?
And they're
Mutually
both
true.
dead.
Mutually destruction.
Well, Gwydion. Definitely.
So, first off, you guys are both knocked prone by the shaking, and suddenly fissures begin to open up in the ground.
Oh my god.
The fissure spell.
Oh no.
Don't kill me with this. Remember the rule.
It's too late.
So there are now these massive fissures in the ground.
Oh my god. He's
That's
going all out. Just this once.
No, he's not going all out. That's what he did last time. Yes, that's why you're still conscious.
Yeah.
He then hops up to his feet and then attempts to bring his fist down, his hasted fist directly into you. I believe that this is a standard roll.
It has a mirror image if it hits.
Yeah, that's a 23.
Yep, that's the last one.
Just a crack in the stonework beneath your feet as just this mirror image wears off. It's your turn again.
Woo! Oh yeah, he had disadvantage technically.
He had
got
advantage because you were prone too.
Oh yeah. Okay, I get up from being prone. And I
Cry.
a little bit, and then I dodge. A little too.
Nice.
Oh, you yelling like, "Do you ever hold back?" And
Of course I do.
I'll dodge.
Sometimes.
He's just gonna smile at you, and then suddenly, he just falls into the ground, just
All right. All right.
gone. Just no idea where he went.
That's not good.
Like it's straight out of like Skyrim.
Yeah.
The NPC walked over a certain patch and just fell through the world.
Good. Good. Excellent. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Stay close to my precious web. I'll take the dodge action again.
Okay.
This is my web. I concentrate on it.
Nothing
Shoryuken.
seems to happen.
Hmm.
You feel a slight rumble, but you're not sure if it's residual at this point.
Oh, is it my turn again?
Yeah.
Oh, this is just a bit of a horror story at this point. 5, 10, 15.
As soon as you step
Oh!
right here, a hand comes out of the ground
Oh!
and is going to attempt to grapple you.
Oh my god. Should I bother making an acrobatics check? Oh, jeez.
Might as well.
I
You
think
might crit.
should.
Oh.
Ooh.
He rolled a 20.
Fuck.
A 20.
20? Yeah, that's fair.
You are grappled presently as Herbert has your ankle in his hand.
Oh god. Still my turn technically, okay.
Yeah.
I can I can use my action to try and get out again, but why would I do that? I'll just cast Mage Armor. No, I won't. No, I won't.
I'll just cast
no,
Mage.
No, I won't. I will not cast Mage Armor. I'm going to. I'll cast Ray of Frost on him to try and get him off me.
Okay.
18.
I mean that hits.
Red bolt of ice comes out, trying to like loose his hands from my ankle. Like fuck off. Oh, God.
Oh, it makes him instinctively tighten his grip, and now it's frozen to your ankle.
Oh, that's the opposite of what I wanted.
You feel a slight pull,
Oh,
and then we're gonna call this a shove attack.
okay. I'll make a check again.
It's a 17.
Hello, I've been shoved. Am I prone or
Like
pushed forward?
you feel a pull, and then suddenly you are face first onto the ground, and Herbert steps out from the earth beneath you. So like something like that. He just like stands over you. Well, boy, you've done well so far.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah. What's up?
That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage directly to the stomach.
Oh,
And there goes Webb.
I knew I should have cast Mage Armor. Oh well. Well, then I wouldn't have been able to cast Shield. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Ah, well, I lost concentration.
He extends his hand towards you, just trying to help you up.
I reach out my hand towards him
Against, like,
and slowly
throwing.
climb up. You know, I'm just glad to be conscious by the end of it this time.
Yes, I'm proud of myself for straining so much.
Oh, are you?
Oh, lordy.
Good. You only
Yeah.
broke apart the training room.
Oh, it'll be fixed come tomorrow. Here. He hands you 2 more potions. This should top you off.
What time?
And actually, I have a gift for you. Come.
I like gifts as long as they're not
Another beating.
painful.
I got you a
just
gift.
wait.
Oh, what is it? A fist.
He hands you 2 more greater healing potions.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on to him. What?
Right? Why are you? Don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You never know when you're gonna have a surprise sucker punch from Herbert Elroy II.
I'm gonna step around the fissures.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea because they are 100 feet deep. Apparently.
Wow.
Watch your step, boy.
Oh, I always do.
Walks back into the other room, out of the magnificent training room, and into that small foyer. He walks over to a chest of drawers, and from the top, he takes a small wooden box. He walks over to you and then hands it over. The box itself is a fine piece, probably worth a pretty penny. Etched into it a Celtic pattern and with inlaid silver and quartz.
Oh, this is nice.
Open it.
Oh, right. Yes. Sorry. I'm gonna open up the box.
It explodes, and no,
Yes.
it does not explode. You open it up, revealing inside, atop a cushion of red velvet, a deck of cards and a carrying case.
No. 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 No.
I'm
Deck
sure I know
of
what this
many
is. I can't. No, it's not that. Shut up, you.
It better not be
I
that.
cast
No.
I cast identify on it.
This is a deck of illusion.
Oh, thank God.
Thought so.
Very
The
good deck.
the illusionman. Oh, this is just very interesting. pretty much what I would want. As a gift, perfect for me. Wow.
I thought you might enjoy it.
Hell, my penchant for illusions and whatnot.
Yes. Well, it's considered a small gift as a. Since you're doing so well in your training, you stayed conscious this time.
Yes. Baby steps.
Indeed. So, Gwydion.
Yes.
Something tells me that you're going to have a breakthrough soon, and I've been meaning to ask you. After you learn to concentrate better in battle, what becomes of your training?
I don't see a reason to stop, I suppose. You can never be too good at concentrating. Those spells are often quite handy.
You see his face light up. Fantastic, my boy! I'll make you the finest battle mage in all the Esterisle!
Yes.
Just,
Of course.
Like, he grabs you in a big old hug, and like you feel your spine just
And your ribs.
Of course, I'll need time to catch up on my history as well. Priorities and whatnot. But a training session every now and then is fine.
Yes, fantastic. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage from the hug.
I have one remaining after that.
Yeah, that's why I chose to do that instead
Thank
of just not.
God. I figured I'd announce it to the world.
You gained the friendship of Hubert and 4 new cracked ribs.
Herbert.
Is it Herbert? Huh.
Herbert. Yeah.
Well, we don't interact with him. It's
Herbert
Gwydion's
from
freaking
Family Guy.
thing.
You're
That's
wrong.
just my payback for Foyer as Foyer.
No one cares.
Anywho, while that's happening, I actually, if you hadn't taken Q off of the initiative order, I was gonna have cut back to you doing something, but you didn't pop up, so I forgot.
That's funny.
I figured it would be, but instead, nothing. Now, we're gonna cut over to Lucian and Lambert. As you guys arrive at the Iron Tankard, a small pub within the Barron Street district. Well, Lucian, you at least notice Gorthok wrapping up his hands, getting ready for a fight in the bright corner of the arena.
Hell yeah.
He sees you, shoots you a nod, and this continues warming up. Next thing you notice is the worried look on Tolvier's face. That's the barkeep, in case you didn't remember. Suddenly, bursting from the back door comes a face that I would say is recognizable, but it would be more accurate to say that you couldn't forget it. One of your fellow guild members, Brazdar, the Minotaur member of the New Moon's Requiem crew.
Fuck.
The Minotaur.
I love
Hold
this
on.
guy.
Oh fuck.
He raises his fist, lets out a vigorous yell, and the crowd, not really sure what to make of the monster of a man, cheers, if only for the promise of an interesting bout. Suddenly, you get this feeling, one that's all too familiar to you. Something in the air burns in your lungs like the dust from the sand pits. I'm bad at talking. Brazdar steps into the ring, not even stopping to wrap his hands. He just cracks his knuckles and speaks to Gorthok. You sure you want to go through with this, little man? I miss an opportunity to take on a man the size of you? That's the spirit. A third party comes in, human man, unimportant.
What does he look like? What is he wearing?
He's wearing kind of a black and white striped tunic. He has like a pencil thin mustache and like slicked back hair.
Is he wearing
Tattoo
boxing
of an
gloves?
eyeball in his right ankle.
Tell me he's wearing boxing gloves.
He's not.
Damn
He's
it.
wearing like these black like slack like pants.
They have a whistle.
Bully.
No. In the Iron Corner, we have the Clobber of Caravan Road, the Breakneck of Barron Street, none other than Gorthok Iron Fist.
Yeah!
In the
Oh,
Copper
that is-
Corner, we have a new contender, coming all the way from Senpera, the one and only Brazdar, the Hammer of God.
He's a prick.
What?
Yeah, they call him that. That's what he goes by.
That's a much higher scale than the other one.
Yeah. And with that, the match begins. Gorthok, with as much speed as he has power, runs straight at the bull and lands 3 hits. Brazdar chuckles, not so much as budged from the barrage. You see a brief look of concern on Gorthok's face before Brazdar looks him dead in the eye and says, "Now it's my turn, orc." Brazdar lets out a battle cry and beats his chest before grabbing the orc by the waist, lifting him up by the shoulder, and dropping him down on the floor with a force only a minotaur could unleash. His opponent, on the ground, Brazdar circles the ring, flexing and riling up the crowd. It's a very exciting time to be anyone but you, Lucian. So you're worried about your friend. No one else is worried about your friend. Gorthok, seeing an opportunity, arises from his position on the ground, gets up onto his feet, runs at the monster, and hops on his back, arms wrapped around his neck in an attempt to choke him out. Brazdar just kind of thrusts his head back, clocking Gorthok in the jaw and sending him tumbling off and reeling back into the other side of the ring. The two, now facing each other, give each other one last look before Gorthok gives a shrug and runs full speed towards the bull-headed man. Brazdar just lowers his head, sending the orc flying into the air with his horns, clipping his side, leaving blood running down the already tattered shirt. And before he even touches the ground, right as gravity is taking effect on him, Brazdar reaches up into an uppercut that sends a vicious crack echoing through the room. The entire crowd is silent. And suddenly, Torvir hops into the ring, and in a flash of lightning, the familiar-looking blue-skinned tiefling, Jin, joins him. Brazdar, you idiot! This isn't the arena anymore. Damn near killed the guy. Near? Your friend here nearly took his head off with that last one. Brazdar just kind of lets out a puff of air, and it's visible, just smoke. Walks out of the arena with his fist held high. Brazdar, I'm not done with you. And Jin walks out after him. Well, they begin walking out, but they like brush right by you as he's going.
Let's gonna slowly turn to Lucian. So, this is what you do for fun.
Torvir, following the two walking out the door, catches your eye. Lucian, get over here. Help me get him up and out of here.
Yeah, I'm running over to Gorthok, and I'm gonna give him a healing potion, my only healing potion.
Okay. I mean, you feed him the healing potion, and you watch as some of, like, the wound along his side begins to heal up. Unfortunately, it doesn't bring him back to consciousness quite yet. He's very clearly out of it, but he does seem stable.
Okay. He's very concussed.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was hoping you'd have something like that lying around.
Always
Arena matches the rest of the day are canceled. Here, help me get him back to his room.
Let's do that. That's smart.
Lambert, having no context for any of this, you're just like,
What the fuck?
welcome to Fighting Pits.
This is not normally how it goes down.
You don't say! You telling me someone doesn't nearly die every time they cancel the rest of the fights? I couldn't tell! Let me friggin' help you with your orc. Jesus.
You get him up and back into his room along Barron Street. Torvier just kind of like, whenever you get him down on his normal couch, opens up one of his eyelids and kind of looks into it, takes a candle and lights it and kind of puts it over his face and tries to look for the reaction in his pupils. Man. Sure did a number on him, didn't they?
Well, that's what happens when you pick a bad fisted boxing match with the fucking Minotaur of all things. God damn.
Yeah, told him not to do it. Wouldn't listen. Said the odds would be so against him, he'd win far too much. Idiot. Look, it's not much, but he reaches out into his pocket and he hands you guys just 3 gold.
No, Gorthok's my friend. There's no debt to pay there.
I'm new here, I'll take it.
Just for the help.
Lambert doesn't give a shit.
I have no loyalty to your orc friend who almost fucking died because he picked a fight with a Minotaur. Be happy I didn't open my mouth when he was passing by us. I was gonna make some crude remark involving a frickin' maze and his mother.
I was fucking close, but there was a little bit of character development there that stopped me from just going off on that motherfucker.
Ooh, I like that.
Maybe, if Jin wasn't there, I'm just saying, I would have been like. Also, he would fucking kick my ass.
Probably.
So.
I don't think I'd be able to help you that much with that.
Hey, Lucian.
Yeah, Lucian.
Why don't you make me a history check?
Do I remember her this time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The way that she teleported in with just a bolt of lightning suddenly kind of reminds you of something. And then whenever she said, this isn't...
You're not in the arena anymore.
Yeah. You remember a young blue tiefling, staff in hand, that was one of the slaves in the fighting pits in Sinpera. She wasn't called Jin back then, but it fits. Like, that's where you recognize her.
The one person I don't hate. Okay.
Oh, girlfriend?
Shit. Okay. The Minotaur, you heard her say you're not in the arena anymore, right? Well.
Yes, I'm assuming gladiatorial bloodletting.
Yeah, let's just say it seems like the 3 of us were in the same situation.
Oh, good. You have so much in common. Fantastic.
I'm gonna kick his fucking ass one day.
That ain't today, and that ain't tomorrow, and it certainly isn't any time this week and or month.
Mark my fucking words. One of these days.
Oh, I'll be sure to take bets.
How tall was the Minotaur? I was taller than him, wasn't I? I forget. I didn't put his height in here.
He's like 8 feet tall.
Okay, well, he's a bitch.
That's not even counting the horns. You
Yeah.
know, the horns add another foot.
The horns don't count for shit.
Oh yeah, his horns kind of
Oh, they do that bow forward thing.
go to the side.
Oh, he's got ox horns. Oh, pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like we're not exactly are we?
Fuck. Well, there goes half my day plan. I guess I'll just resort to my other half. I'll see you back at the tavern. I'm gonna go to the brothel.
Right.
All right.
The one thing I had planned today, and a Minotaur fucked it. Go figure. So, I'm gonna go get fucked.
All right. You make your way toward the Wizard's Sleeve. It's right down the street from where you're at, so it makes it real convenient for you. As you are walking in, you see Leora coming out.
Leora? Do you have a side job we're not aware of?
Well, it was nice seeing you, and she just walks away.
What the fuck is Screw it, too much thought. I'm too sober. I'm gonna go have sex. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get drunk, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna try fighting tomorrow.
Are you using the changeling thing, or well, the not changeling thing, the switching faces thing? It's 5 gold if you don't. It's 10 gold if you do.
Again, those are some expensive prostitutes.
You know what? I'm just gonna mark off some gold, but I'm not gonna say what outright because, yeah.
Okay, that works for me.
Right, so he spent 10 gold.
No, he spent like 20.
He spent 20.
It's like, here's 140 gold. Just
Oh, that.
I almost
that's a
have
lot,
that
man.
much.
Twice a
Well,
day per
correct.
week.
I almost had that much.
So, rewind a little bit. You know, the rewind lines pop over the screen. You know, Lambert's walking backwards into Gorthok's house. Leora goes back in, and we're gonna get
How
to what
does that
Leora's thing, and I know that Leora wants to keep this one a secret as well. So
So,
my
guys,
apologies.
Like, most of my files don't have words anymore. They're just blank.
What about the audience?
Right.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know what is wrong with my computer.
God hates you.
I already posted what Task Manager looks like. Here's just if I go to Windows, this is what it looks like.
What in
Oh,
God's
man.
fucking name
I
did
like
you
that.
do?
I don't.
What the fuck?
Should I just sell each individual piece of this computer and burn the hard drive?
I think you just burn the whole thing just to make sure.
I
I've been
don't.
possessed by the eye.
Right?
Yeah, you know, the eye.
Can we, like, call someone at Microsoft? Can we call Bill Gates and show him this?
Bro, I think you need an old
Hey,
priest and a young priest
Miss-
at this point.
Hey, Bill, can I call you Bill?
I'm gonna call you Bill.
Anyway,
Call you Billy? Hey, what the fuck? Music. Nerd Rouge? That's okay.
Anyway. Meanwhile, back at
Mission
the
has
plot.
things to do now.
I guess you normally cut these parts out of your videos.
You assume I edit these?
Oh, that's fair.
Multiple hours long, actually gonna edit them.
You know what the sad part would be? I honestly would actually take some time to edit these videos if it didn't, like, all but increase the file size 10 times.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not that it really matters because, I mean, what's happening? I'm not giving away any personal information. The most that we're doing here is bullshitting amongst ourselves, talking about nerd shit.
we're just chilling.
Far worse things in life than being, well, sucker punched by a fucking war mage who can Hulk out at any moment.
Yeah, like getting absolutely gored by a minotaur and then uppercutted by him and almost dying.
Yeah, there's that. Weirdly specific, but weirdly accurate.
I swear to God, that minotaur. I'm gonna play hopscotch in his chest cavity.
I'm going to skip rope with his entrails.
I'm very, very interested as to what fucking redeeming quality the crew of New Moon's Requiem can have.
I mean, so far they've all mostly just been dicks and drunks.
One of them isn't a complete asshat, so why are they even there?
I don't know, next time you see Jin, you should ask her.
Plan to go find her and be like, yo, what? You existed there and I was there too.
It's almost as if our backstories are linked.
Most. I don't think anybody else is from Simpera. I might be wrong.
Nope. I'm from Sorellum. Well, to Lambert's knowledge, he's from Sorellum, or at least that's where he claims to be from.
Lying secretly.
No, he literally doesn't even know himself. He just kind of adopted of Sorellum because that's where his school was. And nothing else better. He had no decent surname.
At least Lucian knows where he's from. He doesn't have a surname either, though.
Well, that's what happens when you're sold in slavery.
Well, sold, abducted, same thing.
Being a slave.
What the fuck is...
Dennis, your beak is frightening as always.
Yep.
He was waiting for us to notice for several minutes.
Oh god, my eye is fucking killing me. It literally feels like that beak of Dennis's is pecking out my right eye. That is not helping at all. Mr. Boombastic.
I'm gonna have to
and
team up
Snitch.
with the New Moon's Requiem. Ugh.
Boo-hoo.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm sad. I was actually looking forward to fighting in the fight pits.
Yeah, I wanted to kick the Minotaur's ass for beating the shit out of my friend.
I'm under the impression the Minotaur could probably curb stomp both of us if he was solo and we were paired. He is a
He could take
Minotaur.
all three of us. Regardless, he's at least like level 7 right now. Completely shit on like that.
Yeah, only more than twice our damn level. Also, what the fuck? Why'd I find Leora at a brothel?
I would assume for the same reason that Mike is in a private chat.
Well, granted, yeah.
She is the changeling.
I mean, we still have silver coins to test that theory if need be.
But do we really know if silver does anything to changelings? Like
I don't
the
know.
Inquisitors seem to think.
We haven't found a changeling yet, but we also have identified more than likely they're not changelings. I don't frickin' know. I mean, we haven't seen a changeling. We don't know what the hell they're like. We don't know what they do.
The test of the changeling is you pierce their throat with a silver arrow, and if they die, they're a changeling.
And if they don't, they're a changeling.
Ah, so it's like a witch trial.
Like,
A
obviously only
changeling
a
trial.
You dunk a woman underwater and she dies from drowning. Obviously, she was human and not a witch.
Yeah. If she dies, but if she survives, she's a witch. So, kill her.
I wonder if anyone actually, when they were coming up with that, just kind of raised their hand and went, it's like, wait, but won't that kill a lot of innocent people if we're wrong? Yes, but at least they won't be witches.
And after a while, after what was it, 20, I believe, people, that's when they realized this is getting a little out of hand.
I'm starting to think maybe we're wrong. Let's do 5 more just to be sure, though.
No, they killed 19, and then the last one was a man who they actually, instead of hanging or whatever, they pressed him under a shit ton of rocks to make him confess or whatever, and he didn't. And when he died from it, that's when the rest of the town was like, yeah, what the hell did we just do? And that's when they kind of stopped doing everything, and it died down.
The best way to find out is you take a duck and a woman and you put them on the scale.
God damn it,
If
did
the
you just
woman is
mod
like-
Python this shit? You did.
And that means she's a witch.
So what happens when you throw a plank of wood in the lake? It floats.
Who are
Yes!
you who is so wise in the ways of science?
When you're a king, you have to know these things. They call me Tim.
Tater salad.
Get on with it! I like the ending. Get around.
And my Python's always just good all around. My connection is shitting a brick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try restarting my Discord.
There was so much blood.
Or maybe
Yeah,
not.
sorry. That went bad real fast.
Oh.
I mean, I can't believe you went into that orphanage and just killed all of them. Why all of them?
Wait, if he went to an orphanage and killed everyone, why was he walking out of a brothel I'm entering? Wait, what's happening?
Did you guys not remember the
You guys
Plan B
had a fucking
orphanage?
Well, no, like you're supposed to leave one alive so they can tell everyone else about the serial killer.
Yeah.
And then they grow up to kill you.
Well, I don't have.
And they realize.
No, I don't have a sweet mask like Dennis, so I can't hide my identity.
Well, like the idea is that you leave one alive so that they grow up and kill you in a bit of vengeance, and they realize that their vengeance is empty and they're still depressed. So they go on to kill another family of orphanages because their life has no meaning, and then the cycle continues.
Sorry, reality said hi to me. What happened?
Nothing.
I think we're just waiting for Matthew.
There was orphanage death. Actually, now would be a good time to take a small break. I know it's a little bit early, but you guys are going to get over it.
So, can we fix my computer over the small break?
Probably not, but I'm not going to stop you from trying.
Hey,
Like, I
Michael,
literally. One of the recommendations.
Alright guys, so as we said, we're taking that small break just a little bit earlier than usual. My apologies for that. As usual, I'm going to cut the stream, or the recording, here for now. And as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If you all did enjoy, great way of showing that support as always by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course share it with your friends. And of course, if you're enjoying it, hey, be sure to stay tuned. Granted, it's going to be about 38 minutes before part 2 comes out, but I promise you it's coming. So, once again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, cheers those that love us, to lose us that lost us, and as always, lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we'll catch you all in the next video.